Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to get ahead financially, while others struggle no matter how hard they work? It's not just about money, it's about psychology, the way rich people think and make decisions. Today, I'll share 10 powerful psychological tricks that wealthy people use every single day. And if you start applying them, you'll see your life change too. The poor spend for pleasure today. The rich wait for pleasure tomorrow. Psychologists call this delayed gratification. It's the ability to say, I'll sacrifice now to enjoy more later. That's why wealthy people invest instead of spending their extra cash. Every time you choose Netflix over learning or shopping over saving, you trade your future for a moment of comfort. Poor people say, money is limited, there's never enough. Rich people believe, money is everywhere. I just need to learn how to attract it. This mindset changes everything. It makes you look for opportunities instead of excuses. Take one day this week and write down 10 ideas of how you could make extra income. Even if 9 are bad, one might be life-changing. Back in 2008, during the financial crisis, there was a man who had saved $10,000. Instead of investing, he panicked and kept it in cash. 10 years later, that money could have grown into more than $50,000. But he still had the same $10,000, now worth even less because of inflation. That's the difference between fear and opportunity. Poor people try to do everything alone. Rich people know your network is your net worth. They surround themselves with ambitious, smart, creative people who push them higher. If your 5 closest friends are broke, you will be too. If they're successful, you'll grow with them. Who are your 5 closest friends right now? Are they helping you grow or keeping you stuck? Most people think in days and weeks. Rich people think in years and decades. They don't ask, how can I make money this month? They ask, how can I build something that pays me forever? That's why they invest in skills, assets, and businesses. Money decisions are emotional. Fear, greed, envy. Poor people get trapped in these feelings. Rich people train themselves to stay calm. They don't panic when markets crash. They don't overspend when they get a bonus. Emotional control equals financial control. Most people trade time for money, a paycheck for hours worked. Rich people trade value for money. They ask, what problem can I solve that's worth $1,000 an hour? That's why they build systems, products, and companies instead of just working 9 to 5. Be honest. How many times did you spend money on something useless and then regretted it a week later? Imagine if you had invested that instead. Sarah loved her daily $5 latte. It seemed harmless. Just coffee, right? But after 5 years, she had spent over $9,000 on coffee alone. If she had invested that money in the stock market, it could have doubled. One small habit was the reason she stayed broke. That's the hidden psychology of money. Poor people stop learning after school. Rich people never stop. They read, take courses, learn from mentors, experiment. Knowledge compounds just like money. The smarter you get, the richer you get. Rich people don't gamble, but they do take risks, calculated ones. They invest in a business, try a new idea, or launch a product. Poor people fear failure so much they never start. Rich people fear regret more than failure. Poor people say yes to every distraction, parties, trends, random purchases. Rich people say no more than they say yes. No to wasting time, no to wasting money. Every no protects their focus and energy. Rich people constantly imagine their future life. They visualize success so strongly it feels real. This isn't magic, it's psychology. When your brain believes something is possible, you start acting differently and opportunities appear. So, those are 10 psychological tricks rich people use. The real question is, which one will you start using today? Write it in the comments. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe, because your financial success starts here. Most people will watch this video and do nothing. Don't be that person. Apply just one trick this week, And in 5 years, you'll thank yourself.